I'm so disappointed. I wouldn't mind eating something. It is 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm getting a little hungry. I mean, I'll keep donkeying if people are interested in donkey. Oh, Tim, have you filled out the survey yet? It should be pinned at the top. Porcelain and Muppet, you guys want to tell Tim about the survey? Or he can pick Mario Party as the worst game of the year. You have? Heck yeah. Thanks for filling it out. I'm assuming you voted on Mario Party for worst game of the year. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're moving on to another stage. This is oddly a very fun stage to speedrun, as I'm probably going to screw up right now. I don't know why, but this stage, I actually thoroughly enjoy speedrunning this stage. If only I was good at speedrunning every stage. Okay, let's see. Where are we moving on to now? We're moving on to this stage here. Which one is this? Anyone know any tips and tricks for this stage? I think there is a fish down here that you want to grab. Uh-oh. He's coming back, right? Where did he go? There's no way he just vanished. Well, at least there was a second one right there. Wasted a little bit of time collecting that second one, but... made up for it not losing him there, which is good. What are we looking? How's the time looking? Guys, we have a donkey skip coming here. This is an incredibly hard skip to get. If you can get this skip, you are the donkey master. You are the donkey master. I'm going to be setting up a skip here, which is relatively hard to get. Right here. Perfect. Getting better at that, aren't we? We're getting way better at that, man. I'm not gonna lie, we're almost nailing it every time now. That was a good stage. That was a good stage, not gonna lie. This is looking pretty good. This is looking pretty good. That boss was not the greatest, but we'll take it. Negative 22. Still room for a little bit of improvement. Still room for a little bit of improvement. Let's move on to World 2. This is Winky's Walkway. Do I have anything to say about Winky's walkway? Yeah, I do. I don't. I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to make it seem like I do, but I don't. And boom, let's get out of there. We are moving on to Minecart Carnage, ladies and gentlemen. There's a skip right here. I didn't know we had chat quiz. Thanks for the reminder. What? I didn't even see the reminder. Patiently waiting for you to improve your time? I know. My time's pretty bad, isn't it? I didn't see the chat quiz reminder. Where's the chat quiz reminder? Muppet? Did I turn it off, or... Ooh, that's bad. You don't want to lose Diddy right there. Ooh, I'm making some risky moves. It's not bad, but would not be fair to race me with your current time. I know. We gotta try to incorporate a Donkey Kong 2 to that. Because, like, you have the upper advantage for 1, so I feel like I should get an upper advantage for, like, 2, maybe, right? Would you be opposed to a 1 and 2 mini marathon? Where, like, you get the upper hand on one and then I get the upper hand on the other? Okay, we're gonna try to get a trick here, which is relatively hard to get. This is a little bit of a hard trick to get. Okay, we got it. Getting this tire over here is not easy. It looks easy, but trust me, getting this tire over here to set up this skip is not easy. You can also roll through that beaver if you're good enough. You never timed yourself on 2? It's the first time for everything. We're moving over to Necky's Nuts, ladies and gentlemen. Necky's Nuts, this is Jeff's favorite part of the game. It takes 5 bops on Necky's snoot to take him down. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. And that's 5. You want to make sure you're Donkey, though. You want to end Necky's Nuts with Donkey. And I'm going to teach you why. I'm going to teach you guys why right now, why you want to end Necky's Nuts with Donkey. Because the next stage, there's a donkey trick on here. 3-1, there's an exclusive donkey trick right here that requires you to be Donkey Kong. This timer is on a 6-second barrel. You need to get here within 6 seconds to get that barrel. If you don't, that barrel will not show up. You can only be Donkey for some odd reason. Nobody knows why, but in order to get that trick, you need to be Donkey. I'm going to show you another trick which is very hard to get. This next trick in this next stage is incredibly fucking hard to get, as you can see. I didn't get it. LOL. Giggle giggle. Now, I am further enough on my playthrough that I can actually take the death and not be put back too much. But that tire skip right there is insanely hard to get. We got it on the second try. I will take it. I will take it. If you try more than twice, it's better. You're better off just resetting the game. What do I have to say about this stage? There is a mega skip in this stage, which is incredibly hard to get. I'm not going for it though, because I'm not good enough. I'll teach you how to get it though. It involves dying here. So what you're doing is you're setting up a super jump. It's called a super jump. So you land on that barrel, and you die immediately with Diddy. Diddy flies off the screen. You collect the barrel. You get your Diddy back. On the next segment, you die with Donkey. You run into a Kremling, and then you immediately have to hop onto a Kremling with Diddy to do something called a super jump. It's insanely hard to get. I got it twice ever in my life. Once offline after 2 hours of practicing, and once online last week. It's not an easy skip to get, so I don't really bother. It's really fun if you do get it, though. Diddy goes flying into space, and you can basically skip all of this horseshit. This is what is known as a auto-scroller, and in speedruns, you want to skip as many auto-scrollers as possible. So, it is a beneficial trick to learn. It's just very hard to execute. I haven't learned how to execute it yet. There we go. Stage is done. Let's keep on keeping on. We're moving on to Temple Tempest. I don't have much to say about this stage. There is a very hard trick at the very end of the stage, which requires, well, not really trick, but it's like a spot. There's a little bit of a difficult spot at the end of the stage that requires you to have 2 monkeys. If you don't have 2 monkeys, this wheel will hit you, and you'll end up dying. Also, I need to get into the habit of cartwheeling into those beavers. I'm really shy and timid when it comes to cartwheeling into the enemies. Because whenever I've played Donkey Kong as a kid, I never cartwheeled into the enemies. So it's something that I'm trying to get into the habit of doing now as an adult, is cartwheeling into the enemies. I'm always afraid that I'm going to die when I cartwheel into the enemies, so I generally don't cartwheel into the enemies. You'll notice a lot of that during my playthroughs, because I'm very kind of scared to cartwheel into the enemy. This part right there is the part I was talking about. It's kind of hard right there. Sometimes you'll lose a Kong there by accident. That wheel will catch up and get you. Alright, we're moving on to arguably what I think is the worst stage in World 3. This is Orangutan something or other. Now, there is a way to skip this stage, but you have to be playing a certain version of the game. I'm playing on the Nintendo Switch Online, and the version that has the skip has been nerfed. So, this is the... Is this the American version of the game or the Japanese version of the game? Anyway, I think it's the Japanese version of the game that has a skip in this stage, which requires you to go back to World 1. So what happens is you go back to World 1 and you use Funky Kong, and there's a little bit of a... How do I explain it? There's a... Not a crevice. What's the word I'm looking for? A roundabout. There's a spot in World 1 when you're moving around the world map on with a funky... I don't know how I'm doing a bad job explaining this. I'm doing a very bad job explaining this, but if you go back to World 1, you can skip that stage. It's a very weird glitch. Something else I haven't been able to ever pull off, because I think I'm using the wrong version of the game. Whatever version is loaded into the Nintendo Switch is not compatible with that skip. Excuse me. Which is weird, because you would assume that the version in the Nintendo Switch would be the Japanese version, right? You would assume. So maybe it's the US version that skip is in. Because I'm almost willing to bet that the version inside the Nintendo Switch online server is the Japanese version. I'm assuming it's the Japanese version anyway. I wouldn't assume that the Japanese would put the US version in on their NSO. Making some dangerous moves here, as you guys can see, to try to protect the run. Shit, son, we are like 2 minutes ahead. This is awesome. This is Pogger's Monkey Man. As soon as Tim left. As soon as Tim left. That's how it always goes, isn't it, guys? As soon as chat quiets down and everybody leaves, it's like the age-old question. If MB PBs when nobody's watching, is it an actual PB? Did he actually PB, right? It's like, if a tree falls in the woods and no one was around to hear it, did the tree actually fall in the woods? Right? Did the tree actually fall in the woods if no one was there to hear it? It's the same here right now. If man burning PBs in Donkey Kong Country 1 and no one's around to watch him PB, did he actually PB? Did he theoretically PB or not? Where are you going? Go up, not down. Okay, that is an incredible first 3 worlds. That is an absolutely incredibly first 3 worlds. Let's not count our chickens before they hatch, though, because we all know what can happen in the second half of the game. But that is an absolutely incredible first 3 worlds of Donkey Kong Country. Not gonna lie. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're out there lurking, jerking, twerking, or working, I don't know why you would be working on Christmas Eve, though, but hey, stranger things have happened. This is the hardest stage in the whole entire game. This frequently makes a lot of top 10 worst stages lists. You know when IGN and all them always do their like top 10 shit? This is always usually number 1 for Donkey Kong Country stages. This is not an easy stage. I remember being stuck on this stage as a kid for hours, days. I'm gonna try to go for a skip here, which is relatively... Okay, I didn't get it, but I'm safe. I'm still alive. That was not the intended way of getting that, but I got it. This is going very well. I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, and I don't want to jinx myself, but this is going incredibly well. This is going incredibly well. This is going insanely well. I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, I really don't. I've never seen a donkey run like this before in my life. I don't know what's happening, but hey, that's besides the point. Maybe we finally got the mojo. We finally got the mojo. I feel like the commentary's on point. I feel like everything is kind of on point right now. We got our speedrun willies out of the way. We got our speedrun willies out of the way. It only took 4 hours. How long has this stream been on for? I think the commentary's on point right now. I feel like we have just enough chatters in the chat that are keeping the chat a little healthy. You know. Okay, this arguably might be my new worst stage of the game. I think arguably this might be my new worst stage of the game here. Let me focus on this stage, chat. This I think has become my hardest stage of the run, honestly. So I like to call it the stop-go momentum or strat, where you have to stop and go. So you stop here, and then you go. And then you stop here, and then you go. This is called the stop-go strat, if you want to keep this ostrich. And then you stop here. Oh, there he goes. Never mind. I lied. It's fine. We'll come back from it. Don't worry. I'm not worried. You shouldn't be worried either. Yeah, oh, fuck. Nuts in a can. This is bad. Okay. This is actually... I'm actually starting to panic now. This is a very, very, very difficult stage. And this fuck here will ruin your whole day. Fuck you, you motherfucker. Damn it. Damn it. We were having, like, the fucking best fucking game of our life, and then this fucking ostrich stage had to get us again. Did the best fucking game in this fucking ostrich. Had to fucking do it again. This fucking ostrich stage, dude. You know what? I'm just gonna do that, chat. We're good. We're not gonna waste time. We're not gonna waste time. We know we're gonna get to that last monkey and die, so we're just gonna do that. We're just gonna do that so I can get my DK barrel back. I can't do that that final orangutan without 2 monkeys. So usually I can skip him with the ostrich. Clearly I don't have an ostrich anymore to use. So I'm gonna try and protect the run any way I humanly can at this point. Oh shit, son. I gotta stop talking, dude. Alright, at least there's a ditty right here. Thank God there's a ditty. Thank God there's a ditty. This asshole is probably like the worst enemy in the game. I like to call him the orange buffoon. As you see, I'm taking this a little slower than I normally would, but I'm trying to protect the run. I'm trying to protect the run, because that was a nasty stage. I think that ostrich stage might be my worst stage in the whole entire game now. Chat, do you agree? Do you disagree? Is that ostrich stage my worst stage in the game now? I think that officially has become my worst stage in the game. This is a nice 5-minute long stage. I don't really have much to say about this stage. It's pretty boring. A lot of people get mad at me when I say it's boring because they say this is the best music in the game. I'm not calling the music boring, I'm calling the actual stage boring. I just find this stage just very unfulfilling to play, very boring. It's just a very long, drawn-out, maze-like stage. If you end up dying in this stage, it sets you back quite significantly on your run. So you don't want to die in this stage. Your run will be over. I don't know if anyone that watches me actually runs this for a living, other than Peter. So when I actually say to you guys, like when I'm giving you guys tips and tricks to run Donkey, is anyone writing any of this down? Like, are any of you trying to become Donkey speedrunners, or do you just enjoy watching me and Peter speedrun Donkey? Is anybody here actually, like, writing my notes down to become a Donkey runner? No? You're not? What's up, Jenkins? How you doing? Are you in North Carolina now? Did you get on your flight? Jenkins, are you still in Wisconsin, or did you get on your airplane? Can you guys believe the stage is still going on? It feels like we've been stuck in this stage for I don't know how long. So there's a secret over here. It's just unfortunate that it's kind of at the end of the stage. You can get an on guard to help you speed up a little bit. It is faster to go through for this on guard, right? Because it almost seems like, yeah. Yo, General Jenkins coming in hot with 25 gift subs. What is going on, Jenkins? Thank you for the 25 banger. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. Yo, Jenkins, thank you for the 25, man. I appreciate it. Merry Chrysler to you too, friend. Thank you for the 25. Let's do it for Jenkins' 25, guys. Let's do it for Rvamp. Rvamp's 20 and Jenkins' 25. Muppet, can you read out the 25 to me, because I missed them, and I want to see who got the subs. Part of the mystery. Thank you for the 25, Jenkins. Appreciate it, man. That's big poggers, man. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, okay. We're gonna protect the run. We're gonna protect the run. We're gonna protect the run. I'm protecting the run. I'm protecting the run. I'm protecting the run. Muppet has no voice, he can't read them out loud. Juggalo, Jamie got one, B-Court, Jeff Babel. Wait, no way, those are some legends. Those are some legends. Poop Donkey Son, Jeff Babel. Congratulations, Jeff, Poop Donkey. Juggalo, Jamie. B-Court. Dude, we're cooking! We're cooking! Oh my god, it only took 3.5 hours, Peter, to get a cooked run going. That's fine. We'll take that hit. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. There's a very hard, very hard jump to make right here. Ooh, let's go. Oh shit, let's go. Oh shit, let's go. Let's go, man. This is insane. This is insane. This is insane.
Mr. Bamber, do you want to out who got gift subs?
Yo, thank you for the subs, Jenkins.
Read them out for you real quick and then I'll hop out.
Okay.
Storybook Tales, Magnus Live, Caskley 1, Alex from TR, Mr. Mudbud, Juggalo, Jamie, B-Court, So Many Slags, Fu Manchu, Tizmash 2, Tizma, Jeff Babel, Misery Guy, Zelda the Adventure, Amazing, I, Just Be You, Chaos Tune, Mr. Smile, Perseus, Hades.
Oh, I know Percy.
Little Mixter, Captain Killer, Peter Tech, Whipsaw, CLF, Denny, Poop Donkey, and Noda Cat. All right.
All right. Thank you for reading those out.
Yeah. Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas, buddy.
All right.
Guys, we are cooking here. We are cooking, man. No, it took long to simmer, but what do you mean, Sussy Blue? What do you mean? Dude, why are we doing so good all of a sudden? What the heck? Oh my god. I just jinxed myself there. Did you see that? I jinxed myself and lost my Rhino. And I lost my Diddy. Okay, I gotta smarten up. I gotta smarten up here, guys. I'm gonna be going very slow. I'm gonna be going very slow here to protect this. I know these aren't speedrun strats, but I gotta protect this stage, man. Okay. Okay. Thank you for the gift. Oh, Tim, you got one too? Yo, Tim got one as well, man. Yeah, Merry Christmas, Tim. Merry Christmas. Please don't do the dumb strat. Blue said I don't... Sorry, I can't read that, guys. I really can't. I'm cooking, man. I'm sorry, guys. I can't read your chats right now. I can't read your chats, man. The stage is a very hard stage. This is, I think, arguably my second worst stage in the game. This might even be my worst stage in the game. Right? Muppet, what stage do you think is worse for me? This stage? Or, that ostrich stage in the snow world? We're gonna wait a second here. I'm surprised he read. Definitely not this stage. No, you don't think so? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Oh my god, we're fucking cooking. This is insane. Come on. Dude, we're cooking, man. Are we gonna get our Christmas PB? Yo, let's get out of that stage first try. Blue said I don't gift him subs, but he doesn't stream. I know! Blue, why don't you stream? Blue, why don't you stream? I mean, he did gift you Etzel and art canvas, right? He did gift you Etzel and art canvas. Alright, I gotta focus, dude. Poison pond. Let me focus. Oh crap. That's fine. That's very easy to come back from. That's not. Wait. I don't know if I should have went back for him or not, but is he coming back? Or is he gone? Is he coming back or is he gone? Oh my gosh, what's happening right now? I gotta go a little careful. I gotta go a little careful. I gotta go. Whoa. Whew. At least we got the continue spot there. This might be one of my worst stages, right? Muppet, you watch my donkey runs consistently. What are my top 3 worst stages in Donkey? This one would probably be up there, wouldn't it? If I had to guess, I would say Snowy Ostrich. This stage. Oh, shit. Oh my god, I'm still alive somehow. Jenkins and Blue, sorry, I'm not reading your guys' messages. I'm being a little bit of a bad host right now. But you guys can see that we're on an incredible track for an insane PB right now. Get me out of here. You know what you didn't do? Thank you for the gift sub. You act surprised Jenkins read them all out. I'm surprised he read. Definitely not this stage. Time Lord shaking. Time Lord sipping his cup. Time Lord is having a sippy cup moment right now. Oh no, what am I doing? Why did I jump out of the cart? Why did I? It's fine, we got the continue spot. I don't know why I just jumped out of the cart like that. I don't know what I was thinking. It's fine, the continue spot was right there. We didn't lose basically anything. I don't know why I jumped out of that cart. Oh no, what's happening? I was in that cart. You guys want me to say the funny thing? I was in that cart. I was in that cart. I cannot replicate the anger that I had during that moment. Right? It's just not something that you can replicate easily. For those that don't know, anyone that's lurking out there, I was playing a Donkey Kong ROM hack called Donkey Kong Country 4. And there was this epic moment where, like, I got shot into a barrel, but it didn't count. It didn't register that I was in the barrel. So I was like, I was in that barrel. I was in that fucking barrel. You saw me in that barrel, didn't you? You guys saw me in that barrel. It was pretty epic. It was pretty epic. I can't really replicate like that. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we're in Blackout Basement. I want to say that minecart stage wasn't the greatest, but what have been my areas of improvement for this run so far? Ostrich Snow stage, right? I want to know, like, if I could potentially get this run any better. So, Ostrich Snow stage, we had a couple fumbles. Minecart stage, we had a couple fumbles. It's weird that the excuse me, the ropes don't show up in the dark, right?
What? I was in that fucking barrel!
Yeah, Jenkins, I was in that barrel. Oops, oh shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. I'm going a little slower than I normally would, chat. I'm trying to protect the run. Fuck, dude. Fuck, dude. It's fine. It's not the end of the world, is it? It's not the end of the world, is it, chat? I don't like having one monkey here either. Should I switch? One, two, three, four. What's coming up? Are we out of here? Are we done? Okay, get me out of there. Not the greatest stage, but we're still making pretty good time, right? Okay, good stage. We had a couple hiccups, but that's 2 minutes ahead is big poggers, big poggers, big poggers, big poggers. Sorry, I'll catch up on your messages once I'm done this run, guys. I'll catch up on the messages here. we gotta get into focus mode here. We gotta get into focus mode. This is the final world. I don't know if this is arguably my worst world or not. I see a first-time chatter. Hello, how you doing? We're on course to break history with a incredible PB. Well, not history. It's not like I'm going to be getting a world record or anything, but hey, we've been working all month to get a PB. We've been working all month to get a donkey PB, so... Oops, uh-oh, okay, sorry, I'm not focusing on chat. I gotta focus on the game, guys. We gotta focus on the game. Get rid of that tire. Uh-oh. Oh, that's bad. Can I come back from that, chat? Can I come back from that? Oh, I don't like having one monkey. It scares the shit out of me doing this stuff with one monkey. Oh my god, my butthole is clenched. Get me out of here. And I'm not falling for you. Oh my god, that guy almost took me out. Okay, get me out of here. Jack, welcome in. Good to see ya. Thanks for popping in. Progress, thanks for the good luck. Alright guys, here we go. That sucks, but that's fine. We'll take it. We'll take that, guys. We'll take that. We'll take that death. I don't know why I held on to the barrel like that instead of throwing it. So you guys aren't going to be seeing a lot of speedrun strats in this world. This is basically like a walk run. World 6 is like incredibly dangerous, so I generally take my time with these stages. I don't start dashing through them. I probably should learn to dash through these ones, but I'm not quite ready to be speedrunning these ones, so as you can see, everything's kind of falling apart now, unfortunately. At least I got the halfway point there. As you guys can see, everything is kind of falling apart all of a sudden. I don't know if it's because I'm getting nervous, or if it's because I'm slacking off because I know I'm 2 minutes ahead right now. So maybe I'm kind of getting a little sloppy. There's going to be a thing there. And of course he gets hit. That's fine. There's another DK barrel right here. Get rid of that. And okay, get me out of here. You only dash through Sonic runs? Oh, I'm so bad at Sonic. You have no idea how bad at Sonic I am. I find that dashing through Sonic actually makes the game worse. I know that's weird to say, because Sonic is supposed to be a fast game, but like, I get incredible anxiety if I'm going through that fast in a video game. It's just like, it feels like you're gonna get hit by something at any given moment. Ouch! Oh no, there goes Diddy. That's not good. That's not good. Is he coming back, chat? I don't want to do this stage without a Diddy. A Diddy reserve. Diddy, my boy, are you coming back? Oh, thank heavens. Thank heavens. I don't like... I get incredibly... incredible anxiety if I only have one monkey. I always like to have that reserved monkey at any given time. Okay, decent stage. Get me the heck out of here. Get me the heck out of here. I had a world record for a Sonic and for level in Sonic Origins. It lasted like a year. Hey, that's not bad. Lasting even a year is still pretty good, right? You could have gotten that record taken out. I didn't know people did records for levels, though. I thought it was like games. I didn't realize people do records for individual levels. I should start that. I should start setting some records for individual levels in games. I feel like doing levels is way easier than doing full-blown games, right? It actually sounds kind of fun. Just doing, like, picking one level in a game and just trying to learn to speedrun just that one particular level. I feel like there's a lot less pressure if you're just doing one level as opposed to, like, a full-blown, like, 40, 50-minute game, right? Oh no! That's very unfortunate, chat. That's very, very unfortunate. These last few stages have been destroying me, haven't they? I gotta learn my World 6 Muppet, don't I? What the smart thing to do, chat, honestly, is just replay World 6 over and over and over and over again. I think that's what we're gonna do next time. Is we're just gonna play World 6. We gotta get this World 6 down pat, man. We gotta get this World 6 down pat. I'm making a lot of silly mistakes. And I actually am probably gonna take one more death in this stage. Because, I only have one monkey. Oh, man. I gotta sleep for the holidays, but have a great Christmas Eve. Hey, and you too, man. Thanks for popping in. Merry Christmas. I gotta focus on getting my PB here, which I'm kind of throwing, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even usually this bad at these stages here. So, I'm actually not even quite sure what's happening right now. Yeah, what is happening here? Muppet. What is happening, dude? Did I just throw the whole run? From this one stage? Did I literally just, like, throw my whole run? Because, like, I think we were, on course for sub 50. Honestly. And I feel like I just kind of, like, threw the whole run all of a sudden. I have a sneaking suspicion that I literally just threw the whole run. Just because of this stage right here. Alright, chat. This is a very, very hard part. I can't afford a death here. I can't afford a death. I cannot afford a death. I gotta get out of this stage, dude. I gotta get out of this stage. Okay, get me out of this stage. Get me out of this stage, dude. We're gonna get it. We're gonna PB, but it's not gonna be very good. I feel like we just lost about 3 or 4 minutes on that stage. I'm kind of sad because I feel like we just lost like 3 to 4 minutes on that stage. Which is very unfortunate, but you know, these things happen, right? We can't be overly too upset about it. Because as the kids say, a PB is a PB, right? Oops. Okay, get me out of there. Oh no, maybe we might not PB. I'm just looking at the time now. I'm looking at the time now. We're in the red all of a sudden. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ew. Okay, we'll see what happens here, chat. We'll see what happens. We went from like the best run to potentially the worst run. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Surely I can fuck it up, Muppet. Surely I can fuck it up. Oh, shit. Muppet, I'm shaking in my boots now. I don't know how to get past these cannonballs with Donkey. Muppet, I'm shaking in my boots right now. Muppet, I'm shaking in my boots! I don't want to do it with one monkey! I don't want to do it with one monkey! Christmas PB, boys!
Oh my god. Oh, Christmas PB, boys!